Hello everybody, good evening. This is Milesluigi. So I specifically wanted to be like, hello everybody, good evening. This okay. No feedback loop. So Twitch was like, oh hey, we have Milesluigi 2017 and my clip is 31 seconds long, so I wonder if this is just a history of clips or if Twitch actually was doing some machine learning shenanigans to look at the highlights of my year, but I'm pretty confident this is just a Breath of the Wild clip that got clipped by Minker. But still, let's play it and see what this is all about. I'll take that bird egg. Thankfully I can take these hits pretty well. Oh, no. I'm trying to get him to hit the cuckoo. Ah. Up, 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 up. Look at that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Good job.
Nice. Wow. Oh, I never got this treasure chest because it just unlocked. Wow. I'll take that bird egg. Well, that was worth a clip, although I guess that's my year in review, is watching Elizabeth totally getting destroyed by cuckoos. That's my 2017. Elizabeth gets destroyed by cuckoos. Thanks, Twitch. I think it needed some more clips, and I wonder if it chose this just because this was my most watched clip. I'm not entirely sure exactly how that works. In any case, let me go ahead and get the game ready here. We're going to go ahead and get started with Luigi and the Island of Mystery tonight. Continue on with that game. Later tonight, we're going to move on to Mario 74, as we have been doing. Let me go ahead and get that game open up right now. It's, just as an FYI, since I just sniffled, I might be sniffling a bunch tonight, just because, ooh, boy. Get another one out of me while I'm at it. Basically, I've been feeling sick for last couple of days, no joke. Hey, good evening, Yoshi. I've been feeling pretty sick, and it's been kind of a crummy week to feel sick, because, like, this weekend, I actually took a 4-day weekend off of work, which, hooray for that, and the reason I did that is so I could drive up for my graduation, which I actually went to my graduation ceremony, and it was pretty cool. Learned a couple of things about graduation robes and all that fun stuff, as now we have the Coral Cove to go through here. And we'll bring on some co-coms in a bit here as well, but let's go ahead and go through Coral Cove while I explain this. So basically, this whole weekend I've been feeling sick, although one of the cool things about it is that, yes, Milesluigi went to his graduation ceremony, and it is official, it's legit. I got a pass on my portfolio, and the portfolio class was a straight pass-fail, no A's, B's, C's, D's, or F's. I suppose it was either an A or an F, and it was a straight pass. So that means Milesluigi has graduated with his masters, so if you want to call him Master Milesluigi, I guess you can. Hooray! I did it! So, what does that get me? It gets me a robe with some longer sleeves that just droop off the arms. Apparently it's a medieval thing that represents level of learning, and the longer those sleeves are, the more learning that you've done. So that's what that means. And also, like a robe to actually go over the gown that you wear during a graduation ceremony. So, cool stuff. Sadly, no PhD. You can't quite call me Dr. Milesluigi. There was actually only one PhD student at my school. Like, there was around 40 or so who graduated with masters this year. There was only one who actually went through the process of writing a thesis, which is actually on game design out of all things. This student had, like, some game design thesis, and I'm like, oh my gosh, part of me wants to actually read that, though. So... But yeah, whole weekend, been feeling sick and sniffly. It really started to hit me Monday. And you know, when you take time off of work and everything, and you just feel sick and can't do anything other than sit at home, it kind of sucks. At least I super duper caught up on all my, like, YouTube subscriptions and everything, so... but yeah, welcome back to Luigi and the Island of Mystery. This background is totally, absolutely a reference to Metroid Fusion, and I feel like I did a level like this last time. Either that, or I'm misremembering. I could be totally wrong. Maybe I didn't do a level like this, and we just previewed the level, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is totally a Metroid Fusion reference. But once again, I could be totally wrong, which actually reminds me that there is a funny comment on one of my Super Mario Mega videos where one of the guys in the Metroid video, because there's the whole Metroid level in Super Mario Mega, was like, oh, this level was so confusing, and I'm like, isn't this literally the video where I have Higsby, the creator, on the line where he admits that, yeah, no, that was kind of the point of the level? I briefly went through the video, and I'm like, yeah, it totally is. And then I shared the comment with Higsby, and Higsby was like, LOL, some people. Well, not exactly that. He said it in Higsby's tone and wording and whatnot, but at least my impression of what he said was, haha, LOL. Take that as you will. But yeah, it's fall graduation time, and it's also winter time, which means the whole drive that I had to do. Back when you recommended Super Mario Maker, that was... Oh wait, did we totally do this level? Oh, we needed to find the secret egg. Oh, that's what I remember. Okay. Yeah, thanks for that recommendation, Yoshi. You literally changed the future of Milesluigi's channel. So, I'm not starting a level like that. I want my 2 hits. You literally changed the future of Milesluigi's channel, and I got a friend along the way. So that's super awesome. Oh man. So, but yeah, schooling is done. I've had some people be like, Milesluigi, why don't you write a PhD? And it's just like, Milesluigi, just write a PhD. You say that as if that's something that I could just easily accomplish. And to actually write the PhD, I need approval from professors to A, do it, and B, approve kind of like what I'd be studying, and B, I would have to put a lot of work and effort into it, because the whole point of the PhD is kind of expand the body of known knowledge, and that's what your PhD has to do. And like the guy who did his PhD on game design, that's why I'm like, I kind of want to read that, because I'm kind of curious what exactly he wrote about it. It's just in the graduation ceremony, it's just, oh hey, he did his PhD on game design. So alright, I gotta figure out where in the world this secret exit is, so... But that's something that actually would be super interesting me, because I said in a previous stream that if Milesluigi could split into 5 Milesluigis or something like that, like one of the Milesluigis would become the Let's Play Milesluigi, and all of a sudden you'd be getting not just video uploads and streams, but a lot more content, to say the least. Alternatively, also, there is a coin that might be signifying where our secret exit possibly be. One of those Milesluigis would probably be into game design. If it wasn't for me being in IT, I'd probably be pursuing more of a career in actual game design, actually. IT is much more interesting and admittedly lucrative than game design is. Game design is incredibly stupidly competitive. Like, you have to be incredibly talented, both artistically and, I guess I'll say logically, being able to both program and design games. It is ridiculously difficult. Like, I play these Mario ROM hacks partially because, you know, I'm interested in things, and most of the time people just use graphics and sound effects ripped from other games. I mean, you're literally modifying Super Mario World in your ultimate conquest to design, you know, a Mario game, or, you know, design a game ultimately, but, you know, it is a Mario game. Where the hell is this secret exit? Only hint I have is that one stray coin. Maybe I'm entering a pipe too soon? Maybe. Ugh. At this rate, I'm gonna hit another bonus game. So, but yeah, like, unless you got into, like, a bigger company that can actually, like, employ you and maybe give you decent benefits, you get into game design and you're kind of fending by yourself. And granted, there are the people of the world who make your Five Nights at Freddy's and your Undertales that just independently designed, developed, and then just win. You win life. You made millions of dollars. Congratulations. Those are definitely outliers. Like, those are 2 examples, but in a given year, there's maybe 3-4 people who pull something off like that. And if you can manage to pull that off, all the best to you. You deserve to retire for the rest of your life, honestly, for making incredible games, and especially since we lived in the day and age of Patreon and YouTube and Switch. If you could do it once again, all the power to you, dude. Alright, there's that stray coin. Now that I have Fire Flower power, I might be able to do something with this, but I'm not sure. But I guess the point being, nailing that is a matter of timing, and you have to have a good game, obviously, and it's a matter of releasing it right and getting the reception and the advertising and whatnot. I mean, if you look at the 2 games I listed, both Undertale, Five Nights at Freddy's, they were obviously very viral games in their respects. Five Nights at Freddy's because, well, you have all the people on the YouTubes who are going, oh god, I'm scared by this game, and the game itself actually has a lot of really interesting lore. And then, of course, Scott decides to make a bunch of sequels that just make them lots and lots of money. I'm gonna hit save state here. I agree, Gibbs. Let's go back. I'm also not losing this Fire Flower just because this feels like it might be important. So, but like Undertale didn't necessarily have a ton of sequels, but it was it was a kind of game that we really hadn't seen in a while, and not only that, it kind of challenged certain conventions, and I think there's other games that have done that, like the Stanley Parable, but I want to say Undertale did it in a charming and different enough way, a very Earthbound kind of way that a lot of people were like, I want this. So, I guess moral of the story is if you do get into game design, game development, it is incredibly difficult design or kind of career choice to go through. Oh, can you go back through the pipe? No, I can't. Ooh, good point. Thanks for that suggestion. Yeah, this coin here is probably giving away what this secret is. It has something to do with this screen, but I don't know what. I honest to God don't. Like, and then this fish swims through. Like, do I just need to go through this guy? Take the hit? Go, Luigi! No! Go through the platform dead! Sure. I suppose I could restart with full life here. This should spawn me at the beginning because I did not hit any midway point, so... I guess, concluding thoughts, game design development is an incredibly super duper competitive space. And if you can make it in that space, go in the first place you came to. If you can make it in that space, oh my gosh. Like, you got the dream job there. And just, oh my gosh. All the best to you, dude. But for everyone else, the talent floor in game design is incredibly high. You have a very high barrier you have to get up past. And like, maybe you can make up for some of your deficiencies. Maybe you're not the world's greatest artist, but you're just phenomenal at programming, perhaps. Like, it could possibly work out, but game design is something where you really want a lot of subset of those skills. I do not remember this screen. Did I just skip this pipe every single time? What have I done? Okay. Great question, Banjin, because full playthrough of Mario Odyssey. So far, I'm still sitting around 400 moons in my, like, first playthrough of Mario Odyssey, and I didn't have any, like, immediate Let's Play plans. You wanna know what? Can I go down this pipe with this P-switch? I totally can. Alright, this might become relevant, but before I do that, let's see what is over here, because this is the obvious path to take, and if it takes me to a secret exit, then I'm happy I took it. Actually, it takes me to a keyhole. Okay, and I need to find the corresponding key that goes with it then. Alright, well, here I am thinking the coins are the secrets and they lead the way, and I'm being told, oh, actually, pay attention to those P-switches. This path is unlocked now, but we have to actually find the key that goes with it. So... But yeah, Mario Odyssey, I didn't have an intention on doing a Let's Play series, and oh god, I messed this up. I think I see what I need to do. I think I need to swim through both sets of coins here. Swim through that set, and I hope there isn't another set, and then swim through the other one. So, I didn't have an intention, but I could make it a streaming thing since I have been streaming more. I could stream a Mario Odyssey playthrough, and then we could decide, would we want this to be a, just go to the end, Milesluigi? I could probably knock that out in one stream. Or do we want it to be a dark side, just get to dark side, or do we want it to be darker side? We could do any of those, actually. I haven't even gotten to darker side in my main game, though, so, good luck, Milesluigi. I could probably stream myself first time through darker side. Unfortunately, I've seen videos that I have spoiled myself to. I kind of told myself once I beat Mario Odyssey proper, I am going to reveal myself all the spoilers, and I kind of totally did. So, and we got the secret exit. Good. And that takes us to this pipe. Don't cheese darker side. Yes, you can cheese darker side. And this takes us to SR388 and a Yoshi Paw, which, gosh darn it, I totally forgot. The Yoshi Paw does represent something, and I kind of totally forgot what it did. X-Parasites! What? I guess they aren't very helpful to us. But the Metroids are here. They should be able to take care of the X-Parasites. That's kind of their job and their role. Gosh. Okay, so the Metroids are acting like I can't jump off of them. And Metroids are acting like the bird, or the bat enemies, which is sometimes hard to tell because their graphics in Super Mario World are horrible! Alright, but, well, none of them lunged at me, so I'm gonna have to watch these patterns more closely. They might have some advanced A-high patterns. But, one thing I will say, though, is that they have that gruesome sine wave pattern that just goes up and down. It's just a chore to try to dodge, and that charging chuck was just in a great position to be able to hit me. I am just going to take that hit because I still have the health to do it. But yeah, this sine wave pattern, no thank you. Alright. feel like there's a lot of area that I have easily missed, and no, get off. I don't have bombs to do this. Alright, I think we have two Metroids that we have to worry about. One is the Sine Wave Metroid, and the other one that tries to attach to me and take away coins? I'll take it, because health, yeah. There we go, we'll take that exit. There's definitely more to this level, though. Thanks. Yeah, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story was kind of my, in a way, my Let's Play series. So there was a message block, if I care to go back to it, that told me what the paw prints was for, but I totally forgot. Anyway, let me go ahead and bring the co-coms in if anyone wants to join tonight. I'm just going to preemptively, since this has happened every time, I'm going to kill all discord.exe and restart it, and then make sure it's working. I should have like I suppose it's not a bash script in the Windows world. It's a, do you still call it a shell script? I suppose it depends. A batch script, I think, is what I'm trying to look for here. Golly darn it, I do so much development on Linux machines, sometimes I forget the Windows world. Gosh darn it. And I'm thankful that I could, do a lot of my development in the Linux world, because sometimes I forget about the Windows world, but PowerShell is a thing, and PowerShell's pretty good. Good evening! Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Good evening.
Hey! Things are working.
Can you hear me?
Yes! Yes, we can.
Oh, so Luigi, this is General Kenobi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, General Kenobi. So, we believe there is a secret in SR388 that I need to get.
Alright, my new setup worked.
That's good to hear. I'm about to say, your new setup, is there, like, something super complicated with it, or what's up?
I'm using the microphone that I have attached that I use for my video camera. I'm hooked onto my tablet.
I see. Okay. Well, make sure you're listening to my audio on Discord so you don't have to wait the 15 seconds on Twitch to hear what I'm saying, okay? Well, make sure you're listening to my audio on Discord so you don't have to wait.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright. So provided I don't botch a death, I want to say this is, yeah, that was the other corridor. Now let's not die to the two things coming after me. Get up your extra heart container. Unfortunately, it doesn't refill my life, although I am small. I'm going to save state. I kind of want to keep this state, actually. I'm small with 2 hits. This is a new development. JDS, to remind me, there was like something you wanted me to play around with if I could become small with 2 hits, but I'm forgetting what that was. Anything over here? No. Ah, X-Parasite, go away. Alright. Paw print, I guess, means extra life, but yeah. Oh, this takes us to the Tank Armada. Yeah, I have 2 hits and I'm small at the same time. I'm like, if I just take a hit, I take it. Let's actually test that. It plays the you're shrinking animation, but I stay small. Okay. For a brief glimpse, I become big, but then I become small again. And unfortunately, I took a hit here, but just a heads up, General Kenobi, I am kind of hearing my own voice through your sound.
So, Miles, were you able to get the Twitch partnership?
Ooh, good question. So, I did apply for the Twitch affiliate. I did go through the process. I actually am unsure if it's actually through yet or not, but I believe with the affiliate, like, people can give me bits and can subscribe and I get emotes, so I'll have to check after the stream if that's through. Partnership, I am not at the levels I would need to be to get partnership right now. Check if that's through. Partnership, I But yeah, I believe I told this story before, but basically Milesluigi is like, huh, I wonder what it takes to become a Twitch partner. And there is actually a page where you can sign up and fill out an application to be a Twitch partner, and like part of it is writing down why you want to be a Twitch partner. And I thought, I can sell myself. You know, I got a decently sized YouTube channel. Just write a couple paragraphs, pretend like I'm writing a cover letter, but now YouTube is my resume. I could totally do that. I totally did that. And the response that I got from Twitch, oh, this is an auto-scrolling stage, and I really don't want to just play through auto-scrolling again, admittedly abusing the save states. And after I put in that application, it went through a couple of days, and the response that I got is, you know, thank you for filling up the form, apologize, you just don't have the, I forgot exactly what the Twitch guy responded, but basically it was that I don't have the raw stats on Twitch for a Twitch partnership, which signaled to me that my application looked good, but my raw stats on Twitch just aren't good enough for partnership, which now that they have the achievement things that show me the statistics that I need for the actual partnership, I understand. But if things go well, and maybe it's live now, I don't know, I'll have to double check, the affiliate is in place, and at that point I gotta get you guys some emotes, which if I remember right, you actually have to be subscribed to use the emotes, so we'll see. That's another thing, why Yoshi. So for the affiliate, you have to like stream unique content 7 times in 30 days, which when you break that down, 7 times in 30 days is about like, well, it's more than once a week. So I would need to stream more. And then the actual partnership was something more. Gosh, I want to say it was like 15 times in 30 days, or it's like you have to stream like every other day. My schedule wouldn't allow that at this current time. I might be able to fit in 2 times a week, but not once a week. Yeah, since the only person on Twitch that I am personally subscribed to is Proton John, like I don't know too much about how the Twitch affiliate Twitch subscription thing works. I know Yoshizilla was an affiliate and explained it really well that one time, so... There we go, that takes care of Tank Armada, and that takes us to Iggy's Laboratory, although this level, was there a split path there's a split path I totally ignored. Let's go back over that split path, because this is more of a 100% run. Tidal Cave. Oh, we got another auto-scroller level. I was just saying, I don't want to play through the auto-scroller again and abuse the save states, and it looks like we got another one. Man, maybe it would help if I didn't just sit at the edge of death at 2 hits only, but okay. Oh, this background scrolling, oh my gosh, this makes this cave look really lively and also deadly, admittedly. Current's pushing against me, and that's not helping.
There we go.
Hey, good evening, JD Easter.
Good evening. Where are we at?
Miles, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to try and fix the double audio thing.
Sounds good. So currently we're in the tidal wave level. We briefly for a moment actually had 2 hits as small Luigi because we picked up a heart container at 1 heart, and it was interesting.
Did you start off with 3 hearts in this act, or was that the first heart up?
I think I actually started with 2 and got the fire flower, and fire flowers don't give you HP, and then I took a hit, and then I got 2 again, so... And I'm just gonna take this hit, 'cause holy moly. But yeah, the HP system, at least in my case, I feel like it makes me just tank a bunch of hits and then play Mario like normal, because it's just kinda difficult to restore hits. I'll take that death because I deserve it, and I kinda want the full health again. There we go. And this first Dragon Coin, ugh, good luck getting it. You gotta be right on the ball to be able to get that one.
Were we discussing Twitch subscriptions at some point?
Yeah, so basically somebody asked like if the Twitch partnership went through, and I basically finally qualified to be an affiliate, so I did fill out like all the things I needed to fill out for that. I don't know when or if it or how to tell when it'll be live, but when it is live, cool. So I do know with the affiliate you get 3 emotes that you can make. The thing is I'd have to actually have somebody make emotes that are worth using. So
Yeah.
thankfully that's already partially answered, because I have the whole Ori with the sunglasses avatar, so I can guarantee you the emotes will be that. In some way, shape, or form. Unless there's something else that everybody's like, oh my gosh, Milesluigi, you need to actually have this instead, and it's a picture of Goombella, like multi-bonking an enemy. Or whatever else. Oh, cheer, okay. I gotta figure out now how to make the stream, like, throw confetti and all over the place when you do cheers then. Or how to get notified when I get cheers if I can even tell right now. I do know that's, like, through all the Streamlabs stuff and, like, through the Streamlabs, that's how I have the Twitch chat currently overlaid on the screen. That you could do that, so I'll have to look into that. So, I apologize, no confetti on the screen right now, I'll have to add that. But I think you guys deserve confetti if there's like any subscriptions or cheers or anything like that. But hey, that's actually good to know. I was not aware how to tell like if the affiliate thing went through. That's good to know. I am gonna have to contact my artist Shiro Points and be like, hey, I need emotes. I need stuff for my Twitch channel. So hooray, we're upgrading everybody.
I like how that ending part was just taken straight from a Super Mario World level.
Some of these have
which
been,
one
yeah.
it is, but it looks like so vanilla.
Oh, Luigi has discovered the location of the princess. He sets off immediately to discuss the location. Press up. Did Luigi get a top secret hint here? What's going on? Oh jeez, that was a trap! You can never trust the mole. How am I gonna get out of this one? Uh-oh. Gosh darn it. We got mauled by the mole, and now we gotta get out of the hole. I feel like digging deeper down the hole isn't the way out of this, Luigi, but let's just roll with it. Alright, let's oh, I was about to say let's get out of here, but this actually just gets us to a dragon coin. Alright. So, Bajan, because I do have some amiibos, I don't have any of the Mario Odyssey specific amiibos. But regarding the amiibos, I do know the Bowser amiibo is really helpful. I've actually used it a couple of times because it shows you the location of the purple coins. And that actually lets you get all the purple coins in the level without looking it up in a guide. So, thank you, Bowser amiibo. I also used my amiibo to get the Luigi costume, which I think you can normally just buy at some point, but it was just like, I just used the amiibo and all of a sudden I had the set. Alright, Luigi goes out the pipe and falls down the hole and misses the ledge. Oh, into the cave we go. Ah, you get an immediate 6 heart with the Peach one, okay. Does it have to be the Mario Odyssey Peach one, or could it be like the Smash Peach one?
Presumably any Peach one will work if it's like any other amiibo.
Okay.
I mean, presuming you got the normal Bowser one to give you the purple coins, at least?
Yeah, I have the Smash Bowser amiibo, which I got as a gift actually one Christmas, and now it's paying dividends, so... I can find those dastardly purple coins. So, another thing is that I do have the silver Mario amiibo, which I have no clue how rare that is. And I actually forgot how I got that one, gosh darn it. I think I actually just straight bought that one because it was actually buyable. But that one, both gave me invisibility and... What? Luigi! He somehow made it out alive! Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Troops attack! It gave me like the Metal Mario costume.
Ah. If I had had a Wario amiibo, I would have used that one for the Wario clothes, but I didn't. But you can get all the costumes without having amiibo, which is nice, and it doesn't take too long to grind any of them.
Yeah. I haven't grinded.
I think I fixed it.
You fixed the audio? Excellent. I have not done any coin grinding in Mario Odyssey, but like, for example, for the skeleton outfit, I feel like I'm gonna end up having to do it at some point anyway, so I'm kinda curious, with current methods, which I haven't looked it up, but I can look it up, how bad is coin grinding in Mario Odyssey?
I had to grind a couple of hours to do that and to get, like, the max number of moons.
Okay.
But, like, yeah, that's in total. There's a place you can get about 10,000 an hour.
Ah, okay. 10,000 there, that's not too bad. There we go. So there's a secret exit in Mole's advice. Which, if I had to guess, involves, not falling for the trap. That would be where I would hide the secret exit, so whoop, oh, I fell in the trap again. Oh, I still fell in the trap, gosh darn it, this castle! I want to make it to the darn castle! No! There's no going forward here. That means our secret exit requires a bit more investigation than just jumping across the pole, or jumping across the fake hole. So, you know what? I could take that mushroom or apple, but no. I'll refill my health by dying.
Is exactly how it works in real life as well.
It's like, are you sick? Just kill yourself. You'll feel better when you come back to life. Oh lordy. I am feeling better now. Like through the weekend, I felt miserable. Like even in my graduation ceremony, I'm kind of sniffling, and it was because I was sick, not because I was sad or anything. So. I did get to handshake with my professors, so hopefully they didn't get sick off of me. Maybe they did. I'm about to say, we'll see, but then I realized I probably won't see because it's the end of the semester. That'd be funny if I got somebody out of their final exam because the professor got sick because of me. Because the time of graduation actually was just before the end of the semester, and while in my case I know I'm done, some people still had some final projects to do. Anyway, I feel like I interrupted somebody. Anybody wanted to say something?
I don't think I was in the middle of saying anything.
Okay. Thought I heard something briefly. Okay, there is an invisible coin block here. I'm like, this looks like a secret, and it totally was. I just needed to pursue it further. I have not played Unfair Mario. Tell me again, is that like a fan game, a Mario ROM hack, a flash game? What exactly is Unfair Mario? I take it's Kaizo level difficulty. Takes us to Castle 4, Iggy's Laboratory. Flash game, alright. Oh boy, Iggy's been playing around with technology and everything because his laboratory is filled to the brim with futuristic architecture. I would imagine a game called Unfair Mario, you're probably bouncing invisible coin blocks, and it's hilarious if you go "Rah!" at the game. I wouldn't be surprised if I've actually seen something like Unfair Mario on YouTube at some point, or maybe I have, so... Have Evil popped art with me. Oh man. That reminds me that I need to mail out.
Mario Flash games. There's a bygone era.
Oh lordy. I need to mail out Eel Pop Dirt's Christmas present sometime soon. But yeah, Flash games used to be a thing. There was this time where if you wanted to watch videos and play games and everything on the internet, you had to download something from Adobe called Adobe Flash. We live in a day and age where you might not even be aware what Adobe Flash is anymore because you probably don't need it.
Macromedia Shockwave Flash, I believe you mean.
Oh geez, Macromedia. That was a day and age. That reminds me of the time, gosh, I had to have been like 12 or 13, when I would go on to Cartoon Network's website and they would have games on their website that you could play. And they were like really simple games, but like I really got into them.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of websites had like interactive games like that back in the day.
Indeed. But nowadays, if you wanna do online, HTML5 is a thing. Matter of fact, I remember recently reading an article that it's now possible to like write bytecode assembly in JavaScript, which is a huge boon for anybody who's trying to like develop a web game. Because, well, one thing you need to learn is that bytecode assembly is like way faster than JavaScript's interpreter, which means you can actually make games that run decently well in the web browser. And gosh, I need to look up that article again to look up the details again, because I actually kind of want to look more into that. Only problem is I really have not done much assembly code. I understand the basics, but bit shifting and adding and stuff like that, just managing it all, it makes you appreciate having a programming language a lot. Oh, jeez, okay. Iggy. There we go.
That goes doubly for if you've actually written assembly.
Okay, I'm about to say I haven't even written assembly, just I've played around with it a little bit, and if you've actually tried to program something in it, oh good lord. Go to everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, it's more like adding to the stack and stuff like that, but still. The demented Iggy's cruel experiments are no more. Proud of his work so far, Luigi presses onward. What else does the Koopa Clan have in store for our hero? Go to YouTube. And that takes us down to the sub-screen with, we got more Metroid levels. Zebes' Surface. I'm about to say, am I going to start that discussion how you pronounce Zebes? I've always pronounced it Zebes, but some people are like, it's Zeebs, Milesluigi.
It's the best.
The best. It's the best! And apparently there are dinosaurs on the vest, so... Alright, oh, well, we found our keyhole. We just need to actually find the key that goes with the keyhole. And it gives us a P-switch. The P-switch is our power-up. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Clearly, I understand where the game's going here, so... We gotta figure out where we want to press this P-switch to be able to get that secret exit, though. If we even want to get it this time through the level, so... Question is, where would be a good time to do that? Also, I was not ready for the yellow wizard and his magic glowing ball. Oh lordy. Let's try that again. Oh, that was terribly positioned. Wow, Luigi. Okay. So, I have learned that this ROM hack hasn't shied away from using P-switches in areas that have, you know, nothing in it, although it kind of becomes a clever and obvious spot to use a P-switch. Let me actually see what happens if I press it in here. Nothing. Okay. So we gotta figure out what just looks like an odd or peculiar area to hit this. Either that or we will run across like a coin bridge that we need to use this on. We'll find out. In either case, I'm outdoors and out in the open, and it's very, very echoey. These must be some very long and echoey ground. So Oh, there's the key. Okay, that wasn't hidden at all. Here I am getting all paranoid and being like, oh lord, it's gonna be in some nondescript area, and no, it was just right there this entire time. Looks like we're getting our secret exit before our normal exit. If I could go on the pipe. It was that pipe, right? Because this is the beginning of the level, or is it the second pipe? I forgot which pipe I needed to go in. We'll figure it out. There we go. Thank goodness the P-switch reappears now. That would be a troll trick. To make the P-switch, not only do you have to get the key, but you have to run back here. Oh, that would have gotten me. That takes us to another level with the Bolton Wasteland. But let's go ahead and run across Zeeb's surface here and get to the end normally. I do see you in the Discord, General Kenobi, but I cannot hear you currently, so you may need some more troubleshooting. Call your service desk, they might be able to help. Unfortunately, they might escalate your ticket, so we'll see. They'll tell you to turn your computer off and on again. As somebody who formerly worked on a service desk, and not just Tier 1 but Tier 2 on a service desk, I regret to tell you that rebooting your computer is very often a solution to your issue. So... Ooh, great question on the favorite ROM hack. I gotta say, memory-wise, it's probably Omega, just because, hey, I got a really awesome friend out of playing through that ROM hack, and that was really a happy period in my life. Objectively, ooh, that's a great question.
I still need to play Omega one of these times. That might be the next save stateless thing I should do on my streams.
I would say just quality-wise and enjoyment-wise, it's probably Super Mario World, yeah, because that ROM hack had a lot of attitude and very good design in it, so, at least in my opinion.
It's so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I kind of gave up like you did on the final boss after some amount of time without save states.
Oh lord, just use the happy orb.
I was really getting good at it, and then, like, I got the cape, I got the first part of the pattern down perfectly, and then found out you could just spin jump all the fireballs away. It's like, well, that's kind of lame.
But yeah, Mario World, yeah, that is a ROM hack that I would like to do more save stateless, because I want to say, especially near the end, I did start abusing the save state some more, because especially those later levels, the miso soup level with that you were stuck on, JD Aster, and just like...
I feel so sorry for putting everyone through that for 30 minutes.
And like the Super Koopa Troopas, like, they are really awesome enemies, but they are also really, really tricky enemies too, so...
Screen scroll is your friend.
Yes. Yes, it very much is. You don't get plastered in the face by the flying yellow Super Koopa who just slams into your face and you die. So past that, I would probably put Mario Gives Up pretty well there, but it's definitely a set of ROM hacks like 1, 2, and 3 that you probably want to do with save states because it is that difficult. After that, I'm not entirely sure where I'd rank ROM hacks, admittedly.
Yeah. Mario World, yeah, is definitely my favorite that I've played. Beyond that, I don't know. It's been a long time since I played hacks semi-regularly. Like maybe the original Keytastrophe I remember liking a whole bunch.
That one was a good one, yeah. I was also thinking about the fact that I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Totally lost my train of thought.
Levels don't count.
I don't think so. Those are their own thing, not really ROM hack, so... Alright, I'll just let you guys scuttle along so I can get these blocks here. Oh, I know I remembered. I've been told Super Mario Bros. 3 Mix is really good and exciting, because that's actually literally next on the ROM hack review list of bureaucracy. after Luigi and the Island of Mystery. So we'll see if that ROM hack lives up.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that one as well.
Have you played through it, JD Ester?
No, I haven't. I've never played a 3 ROM hack, I don't think.
Really? Okay.
I played Mario Adventure very briefly, and it was way harder than I thought it was going to be. Or at least this was... I don't know. Gosh, it was probably close to 10 years ago now.
Alright, the name of the Discord is Miles Awesome. I'm about to say I need to use the restroom, so I'll give you a link and cut to intermission here. But my other thought is that, yeah, I don't think I've done a 3 ROM hack. I've done an original Mario Bros. ROM hack. Extra Mario Brothers, I would definitely label on the hard side, but it's also, like, really good and well done. So
I want to play that one a lot. I wish there were a guide out there.
Indeed, I will be right back.
I have to take it upon myself to make one if there isn't.
I'm gonna copy paste the invite link to the Twitch chat and be right back, everybody. Okay, I am back. So, first off, I can see why Yoshi did actually cheer 50 bits. Thank you, why Yoshi. Yeah, we're gonna have to add confetti and stuff on a future stream for when people do cheers and subscriptions and everything. So that's actually really awesome to see. Yes, the affiliate thing is for real. Congratulations on being top cheer, why Yoshi, which, congrats. To answer some questions I see in chat, any plans for the holidays? I'll describe as we get back to the game. Yankee Gal, yeah, rebooting your modem will be a good thing to do. So, in any case, yeah, let's get back to the game here. And the Shy Guy's Cave. After this, we can go to the other fork in the road here. So, last time we started the cave, and the Shy Guy, which I guess is a reskin Minigamo, totally destroyed us. And once again, I just took the death because it's like, full health. But yeah, the holidays are upon us. Matter of fact, next Tuesday is literally the day after Christmas. It's going to be December 26th, so it's going to be post-Christmas. I'm about to say, is there a word for the day after Christmas? 364 more days until Christmas, maybe. But I'll just, for the sake of it, call it post-Christmas. But yeah, it looks like our next stream would be post-Christmas then. So I hope everybody does have a fantastic and merry season, whether you celebrate it or not. most people do, whether or not they actually celebrate the actual Christian Christmas. So have fun, don't spend too much money, and yeah, be thankful for what you have, I guess, is the biggest things. As for my plans, is, well, I've got multiple Christmas parties to attend. As I said before, I have to actually mail out some of my Christmas presents to some of my friends still, so way to procrastinate on that, Milesluigi, but we'll get that taken care of. And yeah, right back to work actually, so the day, the 26th, which will be the next stream, unless something comes up, is also the day I go back to work, so.
Hello, Miles.
Hey, good evening.
This is Bayesian.
Alright, hopefully we're doing well. We were just talking Christmas plans, so that's a good topic of discussion.
Yeah. No, wait, I'm not even like, wait until you get like really well into Twitch. One of the people that I watch, one of them got like 2,000 cheer, like bits.
Oh, really? Okay. So, go first.
It gets wild.
Alright, let's head over the Molten Wasteland. So as I understand it, the bits thing there is kind of just... Oh gosh, I immediately died. The bits are kind of like a tip you can leave a streamer, if I understand right.
Yeah.
Alright, good to know. So, we're in the Molten Wasteland, and yeah, we gotta watch out, because a health system does not help me at all when I die instantly to the lava. 6 hits? Nope, you're dead.
One thing that I learned from this, just for everybody that's watching yours, if they tip it like a lot, you can't like refund it back to them in bits. So if you get tipped in bits, it's not refundable back to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay. So, this brings us to a cave of doom and despair, and we're surrounded by lava, and we gotta be really careful here.
Why is it that every video game has lava in it?
It's a good obstacle, just from a game design perspective. It's something you cannot touch, and it's really easy to explain because it's just molten rock. Don't touch it.
It's because every single game creator hates the game players.
Well, I mean, I did mention earlier that you have to be a very talented person to be a game designer, so I guess when you get that talented, you just start hating the world, so...
I am online and working now.
Awesome! Also, we were just in a Molten Wasteland, and we've just entered the desert. Okay, good.
It's either that, or you come Minecraft player and thinking, you know what, I won't die from this right away. Oh wait, nope, I will.
This takes us to a pipe in the center here, and that throws us over to the sinking feeling. So, but in any case, we got a secret exit we gotta figure out here in the Molten Wasteland. I entered a pipe into that area, so I have a feeling our secret exit involves not going into a pipe. But actual answer, lava is very pervasive in video games, honestly, because, I mean, it's not just an easy obstacle, it's a very easy to explain obstacle. I mean, we're in the Molten Wasteland, so it's just like, yeah, no, this is the lava area, so... And it works as an obstacle regardless of, like, your genre of video game. So, like, in a platform game, you can have bottomless pits, but, like, in other genres, bottomless pits don't necessarily make as much sense. So, when you can't have bottomless pits, use lava. Maybe the actual answer is that video games just tend not to take place on the friendlier parts of Earth. Or not on Earth at all. Every video game just takes place on Venus. It's really hot and there's lots of lava.
Yeah, they're on a made-up world that you can't even explain how you got there.
I kind of like these reskinned footballs as these little happy, bouncy guys, because it makes their physics make way more sense than the footballs do.
How on earth did you hit the football with that block?
I have no clue.
Did I see that right? That block was like 4 blocks away from the football.
Hmm. Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
I like that color.
Right, so I know Bayesian has, but has anybody else seen Star Wars yet?
That would be a no.
No spoilers.
Does saying it's awesome count as a spoiler?
It probably doesn't count as a spoiler. Okay, yes. Here, I'll give you your quote-unquote spoiler. Somebody probably dies, I think. Okay? I haven't seen it, so... But yeah, we just nailed a 50 out of that, which I don't get too often. That's pretty cool.
To quote Obi-Wan Kenobi, it depends on, it's from a certain point of view.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I haven't seen it. Some point soon, I will. I'll head to the movie theater with my girlfriend. It'll be a movie we see, and yeah, hopefully we get to see it before we get exposed to the spoilers. But all I'll say is somebody probably dies, and I don't know who because I haven't seen it, but probably.
The theater we were at yesterday had new recliner seats. That was
Nice,
awesome.
nice.
Except,
Yeah, but I'm sitting back, I'm sitting back reclining, and I'm thinking, you know, all this needs is some popcorn and a cold beer.
Movie theaters usually give that to you, or well, you have to pay for it, but they're available.
Yeah, the only theater I could find a good time at had like ridiculous like reclining seats and such as well. The great thing about New York is like you can find a place to see the movie, like for any movie at any time, but you may just pay through the nose for it.
I really call shenanigans here because it looks like there should be a secret here, and I'm getting nothing. It's just nothing.
I'm with you there. That's a lot of BS right there. Like that should go into like a full-on secret plan.
Okay, Miles, if there wasn't a secret there the first 20 times, is that going to be a secret there the next 50?
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure Joe Kenobi knows this, but you know what the good old Mythbuster motto is. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So trying it 100 times is worth overdoing.
Well, this Lakitu is kicking my ass right now. Oh. I might just take the death again just so I could be at full health for this instead of at 1 health. And I'm given a cape here. Part of it is I go for the cape and then... Alright. Just be patient, Milesluigi.
Given 6 health, and then you treat it as if you have 1.
Oh jeez, if it wasn't for the fire here, I could actually get more health off of these. The yellow blocks always give you mushrooms, and the mushrooms are what give me health, so... Hopefully we can run into some more yellow blocks.
Yeah, Mouse, the unfair Mario, it turns everything that you know on Mario, like, it really turns it against you.
Oh, okay.
You might think, oh, you sit here. Nope, it's just plain death.
Good to know
Yeah,
everything.
that definitely sounds like a Kaizo thing.
Yeah, definitely good to know that everything that I would know about Mario would just be used against me. Oh, you think this is one of the elevator platforms that you use to, you know, rise and go down? Well, surprise to you, it's a blast-off platform, or it's a fake platform, and it's probably a fake platform. I mean, blast-off or spikes. Blast-off platforms at least give you a chance to live. It turning into spikes or disappearing on you is probably more expected, because yeah, that sounds like a trial and error Kaizo-like hack. Or hack, not hack. Flash game, you said, right?
Yeah. It's really puzzle-based. It's memory and puzzle at the same time.
Alright. So it's less like precision movement and like a lot of bullshit moments and more puzzle and bullshit moments, you're telling me?
Yep.
Okay.
So somebody definitely for Evil Pop Tart to join you as a commentator if you ever record it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure all of us would love his reactions to it.
He's pretty good at the reactions, that I will give to him, so. Pardon me.
The one thing that mainly got me on you was one Evil Pop Tart and the fact that he goes that when he got to the later part of I was just inside story. The snot with mustache.
He's talking about the enemies that have they're just Mario's nose with a mustache.
Yeah, I can't remember what.
Oh, jeez, I made the exact same mistake I made last time, but because I actually have health, I can live through it. Also, I'm gonna take my audience suggestion here from that other time and actually just take my health right away from my inventory box. Alright, so now we're in a dark room, and there's no lighting up this room either, by the looks of it, unless there's a hidden light. It doesn't look like it.
I mean, that looks like the ball normally when you're in the dark levels.
Oh, the light's right here. Alright. So, it looks like we have a dark cavern we'll go through, and just judging by the background, it looks like it should be lit up. Judging by the fact that there's fire in this damn cave, it should be lit up too, but...
Can it really be considered a dark room if you can see even without the light?
No.
Fair point. It's a dimly lit room then. How about that? I might have to double check my list of levels with Switch Palaces again, because I haven't checked that in a while, and I am definitely seeing lots of blue and red blocks, and that leads me to believe maybe I need to double check my Switch Palaces again. So, alright, with that done, I'm about to say the Mega Man 4 boss music, the one that goes okay. We have a very precarious Reznor fight that severely benefits from having Switch Palaces. I'll just tank through it. There's one thing that stands out from Mega Man 4, it's that theme. It's very repetitive, but it just sounds like it's going so... Alright, let's double check that level list because I still have that image handy here. So, the switches are hidden in the levels. There is the Great Pyramid and Mega Starship. I don't remember going through a Mega Starship, but this... Oh, that's the Wasteland Shrine. Gosh darn, didn't we go through a Great Pyramid at some point? There's also the Spooky Cavern. Yeah, I've definitely missed Switch Palaces, haven't I? Oh, that's one of the Star Warps. I'm forced to take a pipe here, aren't I? Yeah, this was literally World 3. I remember there being a pyramid on this path. I think somebody said I missed a secret. Well, maybe the joke's on me. Or am I remembering wrong? Isn't there a... Okay, am I going crazy? I remember going through a Great Pyramid already. Am I going crazy? Is Milesluigi going crazy?
Miles, I wasn't sure if you saw this, sir, but one thing I liked what Yankee said, I wonder what would happen if Mario ate lava.
He'd die.
It would be a very, very painful death.
Yes, it would be.
Hey Miles, I think you'll ever do more Mario Maker streams?
Probably not, with the exception being if Mario Maker gets re-released, which is a possibility. Then I would, but I have no incentive to plug in my Wii U at all, and it's looking like Nintendo's just gonna re-release its library that was on the Wii U on the Switch anyway, so...
One thing I like about what game companies are doing nowadays, they're re-releasing all their old stuff into better HD quality stuff.
I would like it better if they released all the stuff that they came up with 10 years ago. So many of my favorite games came out in that like 5-year period where they're just like, "Hey, we're not doing Virtual Console for this. We're not re-releasing it because it's so old, unless it's Zelda."
I would say I got the green Switch
I
actually.
would kill for a Kirby and the Amazing Mirror remake.
Like, PS4 is kind of doing that. They did it with Crash, where they re-released Crash 1 through 3.
Oh yeah, the Crash like HD re-releases where there were gaming credits where like, oh, these classic Crash games and they're hard, and it's like, yes, they are hard.
They get to deal with what we dealt with so many years ago.
I think it has been confirmed that they're going to be doing the exact same thing with the Spyro games.
I just broke the game somehow. Where are you going, Luigi? What the What?
Yay, we glitched the game! Do
What?
we get a prize?
How did I do that? Luigi just did the shuffle off to the exit stage right.
Alrighty then.
Bye, Luigi.
Okay then.
I think he was given the cane.
And Luigi was never heard from again.
Well, it looks like this is now Mario's Island of Mystery.
Here comes Mario to now save his brother. In any case, unless I totally missed it, the levels are Rocky Ridge, Spooky Cavern, Great Pyramid, and Mega Starship. And maybe I missed them, but I do remember actually getting the Switch in Great Pyramid because it's the green Switch. Red Switch is in Spooky Cavern, and blue Switch is in Mega Starship. So I could double check the levels, but seeing as Luigi just exited stage right, I think he's trying to tell us to continue on with the game for right now.
The fact that you find that, and I'm pretty sure like no one else would have found that.
Well, I have to wonder what can cause a pathing error like that. Because last I checked, pathing is like kind of annoying to deal with in Super Mario World, but once it's set, it's set. I didn't think it would just break like that, so...
Did you have something like that happen in Mario Infinity 2 way back when?
Oh, Lord. Well, if I did, I forgot about it. I apologize. My Mario Infinity memories aren't that great.
Understandable.
I love every single one of these reskins.
Mouse, I end up watching your the Paper Mario for the Wii.
Yeah, that's Super Paper Mario. What's up?
I'm pretty sure I did the 100 challenge, the first dungeon way before I should have.
The Pit of 100 Trials. I take the flip side one, right?
No, the very first one.
Yeah, that would be the flip side Pit of 100 Trials.
Okay, I wasn't sure which one came first. I think I did that when I saw you go for it. I think I quit doing the story mode for a while because I'm sorry, that story needs to be shortened by a lot.
Yeah, no, I remember in that Let's Play, what I did is I did the flipside pit basically right after getting Bowser to prove that Bowser is OP in Super Paper Mario, having a direct frontal air-breathing fire attack in a action platform fighting game is... it's an area and effect attack that does a lot of damage and covers a great portion of your hitbox and beyond. I want to say the fighting game term is, what was that, disjointed hitbox is the term I want to use here. Having something like that, yeah, it's damn useful, and it's pretty broken. Bowser's just too good. Okay, Pokey Snowman. Wow.
I completed the game, but I never, some of the stuff I didn't even bother going back for because it was why even go back for it? But one thing that I never did complete was I never completed the second one.
Ah, the flopside pit. Well, I don't blame you, because you have to do it twice. I mean, unless you hack the game.
You have to do the second one twice.
Yes, yes you do. So what happens is you go through the flop side pit of unknown trials, you make it to the end, and then the guy at the bottom is all like, "Hey, you did it! Prove to me that you are truly the heroes. Do it again." And after you do it again, you finally fight him.
So was the boss basically the same boss from the first one, just stronger?
No, so you don't get a Fractale refight. You instead get a refight against your own clones, is the best way to describe it. And they're all pretty powerful, but they're all pretty easily to cheese too, which could be said for a lot of Super Paper Mario.
I mean, if you ever did come across your own, like, a clone of yourself, it would be difficult to fight it, because it would know everything that you know.
But that's kind of his whole gimmick too. That's what he says. It's like, I know all your moves, now I shall beat you. And if you don't know what you're doing, he does a lot of damage on you, if I remember right. So.
I would hope if I ever come across a clone of myself, it'd be a good clone, not an evil clone.
That would be nice. Good clone of myself. Go to work. For me.
One thing I'm surprised that most games haven't done yet, the time travel based type of storyline.
I mean, there are games that do it, so.
But Nintendo hasn't thought of it yet.
I mean, Link to the Past was entirely like time travel in a Zelda game, and then they did it again in Ocarina of Time, literally.
And also the second Mario and Luigi game, the Partners in Time.
Partners in Time.
By what John Roby told me, that time travel hurts his head.
Time travel gives me a headache.
Which I'm gonna go and tell him now. He's gonna hate one of the newer Star Trek episodes from Discovery. I think it's because I've watched so much Doctor Who and like other time travel stuff. I understand time travel. I understand you don't want to do certain things because you'll mess up the timeline.
Yeah, Doctor Who will teach you that. I mean, that show started off as like a like lessons for kids told through you know, a guy who travels through time. So, and then it kind of morphed into its big like entertainment form that it is nowadays. So,
and then it came to where I'm sorry. For the Doctor Who fans that ever end up watching this, I'm sorry. I started out with okay. I never knew Doctor Who. A friend like introduced me to it. I liked it. Once they brought in the new Doctor, I ended up losing all interest in it because it wasn't as good as what it was when I started watching.
You like the classic Doctor Who's then, huh?
Oh, I actually never really watched classic. I watched the classic modern for like when it got started back up.
Okay.
In short, he likes David Tennant and Matt Smith, but he does not like the.
Oh, okay. Like, I was going to ask, like, which doctors and which classic Doctor Who's been around for a very long time, so.
Yeah, I'm glad that he is hopefully going to be regenerating this week.
Yeah, I've heard the rumors that the next Doctor is going to be a woman. Am I right in remembering that?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes. That'd be the only reason I would watch it, just to see what a female Doctor is going to be like.
Okay. Well, I know my girlfriend will be really happy about that, because she's really into Doctor Who. Although she does agree that the latest Doctor, which, gosh, I don't watch Doctor Who, I should know this. The current one right now isn't all that great. Thank you. Thank you.
I like him jumping in third phase to throw you off.
Alright, well that takes us to the Spike Fortress, but let's take this way, the secret exit through the ice barrier, which I have to figure out what it bends. There were definitely some underwater paths that I didn't take last time because I tried to stay above water because, I mean, swimming through ice water does not sound very pleasant. Luigi's having no problems with it at all, though. He's swimming through it like a champ and not taking any damage at it while he's doing it.
I wish I had Mario and Luigi's ability to just swim through water without any oxygen and being able to swim through this ice water like it was nothing.
In the, like, John Kenobi, I know that you haven't played it, but in the Mario Odyssey, Mario actually has a problem with ice water.
He does. He does take damage from it, but he can briefly swim in it before he starts taking damage.
I think they try to make Mario Odyssey as realistic as possible.
Well, other than the fact that, you know, it's a Mario game, but yeah, they did.
Hey, come on, they gave Mario nipples. You're not gonna get much more realistic than that.
True. But honestly, for all the the people that never saw the game, but Mars, I know a lot of your viewers have seen it. You can, a lot of people can agree with me on this, but they kind of want to bring back what Mario 64 kind of had with it.
I mean, that's kind of what Odyssey, its whole point was, is to be more of an adventure style 3D Mario game, and I say it succeeded greatly. So Nintendo's biggest problem is that they made Mario Odyssey so good. How do you follow up a game like that?
You try to do it with Sonic.
they buy Sonic Team, they buy Sega, and we're like, no, we're gonna make the next Sonic game.
I'm just waiting for the day that, because so many of the companies have bought each other out, that one company is just gonna do that again. Like, I see Disney owning
Disney owning Sega, and then Amy Rose becomes the next Disney princess.
Disney just recently bought Fox for I think it was like $50 billion or something like that.
It was something ridiculous, way more money than I'll ever see in my life. So,
and I just find you gotta think of how much money does Disney have, because they bought Star Wars for $4 billion, and they bought Fox for $50 billion. What's gonna be next?
And then Marvel. They bought Marvel as well.
but yeah, major company. Oh, there's an invisible coin block here this whole time. Come on, major company mergers. Yeah, it's a good thing those antitrust laws have been really lax. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Oh yeah, our next tart container.
I just see that one day Disney ends up buying DC as well. It's like, okay, you can't compete with them. Like, if they're owning DC, Star Wars, Marvel, like, you can try to compete with them, but you won't be able to.
Yeah, at that point, I would say it's a pretty good monopoly on entertainment. So, see previous comment about how our antitrust laws aren't being enforced like they should be. But yeah, I know I'm joking about, like, somebody like Disney buying Sega Team and then Amy Rose becoming the next Disney princess, but honestly, with Sonic Team, I would not be surprised to see somebody buy the Sonic IP, because I'd say it's a very valuable IP. And just based on that and the fact that Sega Sonic Team haven't been able to do too much good with it other than when their fans make games like Sonic Mania, it wouldn't surprise me to see it getting sold, so.
The only other game that I know that, other than the, like, all the original stuff that they made that was, like, really good, was when they did the Sonic Generations.
Ah, yeah. Generations is good, and Mania was good, and I've heard Colors is, like, okay, and I've actually heard, like, Sonic Forces, a lot of people say blah, but I've actually heard it's decent, so.
Yeah, it kind of did what what Generations did. They did bring back the old like classic Sonic and Tails.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Just for Yankee, there is actually a very old Sonic-based map. It was for PC though. I'm not sure if somebody brought it over to the Switch because it's like old.
When it comes to Minecraft, I am just gonna say PC Gaming Master Race that. I know there's a billion ports for Minecraft, but it's a first-person shooter, and I really hold the point of view. If you're gonna play a first-person shooter type game, it really does control best on PC.
It does.
If I try to go back and play GoldenEye 64, I don't think I'd be able to play that on controller, honestly.
One game that I find like difficult even on PC is the Rocket League.
Hello, new Super Mario Brothers tile set.
Yeah, no joke.
This doesn't not fit at all.
This is actually coming from a person that I love racing games because it's racing. It's like, how hard can it be other than you need to drift a lot of the time.
And racing games can be pretty competitive. I mean, even Mario Kart. And that I know is a fact because Yoshi always kicked my butt at Mario Kart, so.
And it's just all the controls when it comes to Rocket League for me. Okay, you have to do this and that. Okay, I'm sorry, but regular soccer is a whole lot more easier than I control a tiny car that you have to do so many different things to hit the ball.
I liked how the last stream was a Sonic stream where we talked about Mario for a little while. Now this Mario stream we were talking about Sonic for a little while.
It's what happens with discussion, honestly. There we go. Course clear.
Some other games that basically, gaming-wise, it really depends on how good you are at gaming. Some people actually are better at doing the controller-based stuff with certain games than on PC.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was a normal, everyday castle that blew up. Luigi has scrapped the spike-riddled death trap of Wendy-O Koopa. With this done, he presses onward in search of more enemy strongholds to destroy. Destroy all those castles, Luigi! That was Castle 5, that was World 5, and that takes us through that wormhole that we just decided to jimmy our way past. And this takes us to Jungle Plateau. But I think it's time we did a quick intermission, and got some drinks, got some popcorn, and did some Mario 74 tonight.
I like to point out, people think that Bowser is the ultimate bad guy in the Mario games, but I think it's Mario and Luigi, considering they commit mass genocide whenever they destroy all these castles.
No joke, I was about to say, so are we starting the mass genocide just yet?
I mean, Mario and Luigi are very, well, they kill a lot of guys, I'll say that, in their pursuit of, they'll save peace, I mean, saving the Mushroom Kingdom and everything, but a lot of creatures and people die. In any case, let's go ahead and I'm gonna get ready for Mario 74. Be right back.